I've been working this crazy shift, and I ain't made.
Me too.
I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly.
I swear I do. GLC feel you, Jay. I feel you, man. I started off, actually in elementary school. I won a talent show when I was in 3rd grade. And I was rapping about the mayor of Chicago. At that time, believe it or not, we had a black mayor. His name was Harold Washington. And I was in 3rd grade at that time. This was the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little older, you know what I'm saying? But I won the talent show, and when I won the talent show, man, the girls started giving me like chocolate milk at lunchtime. And they was like bringing me candy and like treating me real nice. And I was like, oh man, I kind of like this a little bit. I'm getting attention. Now, I was getting a lot of respect from the guys. They was looking at me like, oh man, dude got a little talent. But the love and the admiration I got from them girls, man, it just made me feel so good. I just wanted that feeling a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I understood that I had to make decent grades because I didn't want to be left behind, cause the girls, they weren't really into like if you was not really on your square, you know what I'm saying? So I did real good, I excelled in academics, but any chance that I got to showcase my talent or do the thing that I had a passion for, I ran to it. So with that being said, I always excelled in academics, man. I always was National Honor Society, top of my class when it came to like every category because it was easy to me. And I realized that if I did finish up my schoolwork and I passed and this and that, I ain't have my family breathing down my back on why you just trying to rap and this and that, you better get your grades up. I didn't want to hear that. So I was like, let me just go and knock this out and I'm gonna focus on this music. So I did. Come to high school, this is when we was at the lunchroom tables. And this was a whole nother world because it was girls from all different type of neighborhoods and different cultures. And I was like, man, I really want to in on this. So, man, they started embracing my concept real nice. And I kept excelling in academia. I was passing everything, National Honor Society, graduated top 10% of my class. But during high school, I met this dude named Kanye West. We was like 15 years old. I met him through this dude named Bird Dre. Bird Dre was from my neighborhood, but he went to a magnet school for grammar school called Vanderpool. I went to Mahalia Jackson. He transferred to Vanderpool. Now, I had the chance to go to Vanderpool, but in my mind, I just wanted to be hood famous. I didn't want to really expand my boundaries because I ain't know no better at the time. But Dre went there. He met Kanye. They was in a little group. They was winning talent shows the same time I was, but I didn't know who Kanye was. Bird Dre and we both went to Simeon, and he went to a grocery store with his mama. And while he was at that grocery store, he hooked back up with his homeboy, Kanye. Then I had a little homie from my area named Timmy G, and he was dope. So we was like, yo, we need to put Timmy G in the group, and we gonna be the go-getters. We met this dude named John Monopoly, who is a music industry vet. He was like, man, I like y'all appeal. I like the way y'all hustling. I see y'all with the ladies. I see y'all getting money, working jobs, going to school, this and that. Y'all some go-getters. Because we wasn't the type to sit around and wait on our parents to do things for us. Kanye was like, let's do the group. We did the group. Next thing you know, we on the radio in Chicago. We made it to the Source magazine, like Unsigned Hype. We got flew out by a couple labels to go to New York. We went out there, but man, they signed other artists over us, so we was a little salty. But in our mind, we was still the best. We didn't give up on that. We came back to Chicago, kept doing shows, kept doing everything that we could. We was selling our CDs. I took a job working in the mall. I was working at this store called The Lark. It was real popping back in the day. It was like the store where all the ballers went, whether you was an NBA player, a street dude, a doctor, a lawyer. You had some money, you went to The Lark. So I was there. And while I was there, I was selling CDs out the store. And I was one of the managers, so I was able to play our music in the store at all times. So you would have different customers coming in like, man, what's that? What's that, man? That sound kind of cool. And I'd be so friendly, be like, that's me. Just spread it like, oh, that's me and my group. That's my man Kanye, woo-woo. So with that being said, I was able to move CDs. So it let me know that trying to put our destiny or our career or our dreams in the hands of an outside entity, it just wasn't the way. because they didn't have the same passion for what we were doing that we had for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we had to apply ourselves to supply our wealth. We started selling CDs to supply our wealth. So we started selling CDs, and the money that we got from CDs, we paid for studio time. We paid to get our music on the radio through like marketing companies and this and that. We was getting shirts printed and selling that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was gonna make people believe in this, whether the record labels believed or not. We had John Monopoly and Hustle. They was really rocking with us. Don C, John Monopoly, my man Happy. They was believing. So eventually, he landed a couple beats on like Beanie Siegel early on, one of Rockefeller's early artists. He landed beats with like Jay-Z, Jermaine Dupri, like a lot of dudes that was popping back then. And the way that he did it was, after the Go-Getter stuff, he began to sell his beats and he stacked his money, and then he moved out to New York. And when he did that, he was like, man, he just send me records and send me raps and this and that. So every week, I just kept going. I had bought me some equipment so that I could record in my crib all the time. I bought me a CD burner so that I could burn the CDs. And I was just sending him records every week, like every Friday. We ain't had email back there, so I'm going to FedEx every Friday, sending him at least 5 to 10 songs every week. This is how determined we was to get on. So then he'd be calling me, playing me his new songs over the over the phone, and I'd be hearing a lot of my lines in the songs. I'd be like, okay. He'd be like, gee, I had to get that from you. And I'd be like, man, take that, because you right there in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Chicago trying to figure it out. You right there with them people. So he did. And then eventually he was like, man, once I get on, I'm gonna make sure I reach for you. So he landed a deal through his production. And he got to work with Jay-Z on the Blueprint album. And that was an amazing feat for him. You know what I'm saying?
Heart of the City, right?
He produced Heart of the City.
Ain't No Love.
Yeah.
He did H to the Izzo.
H to the Izzo.
He did, trying to think of
he did the remix with Girls.
He did the Girls remix, and he did one more. I'm trying to think what else.
Never Change.
Never Change, yep. Never Change.
Mm-hmm.
Scheme and stuff on his hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Church. So with that being said, it eventually landed me an opportunity to get on the Jay-Z album. I went out there and we was working on the Black album, and I'm mimicking like blaxploitation films. I'm in the studio like talking real like pimpish style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never knew that was you until like years later. Like even after I met you, I still never knew that was you. Like until I don't know where I read it or something, I was like, that was you.
Yeah. You know, I'm in there talking real smooth like blaxploitation, trying to mac the girls, and I ended up getting on this record that was on the Black album. Jay-Z got this song called Encore. It'd be like, what the hell are you waiting for? And it'd be like, hold up, man. Everybody say hold up. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. Okay, you don't remember? Alright, well, it was on the Black album, and I was the dude that made everybody say hold up. I was on there like, it's star time.
Yeah,
this man is made. He's killing all y'all jive turkeys. Y'all want more than Jigga Man? Well, y'all want more than Jigga Man. I need y'all to say hold up. Come on, say it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. And it made Jay-Z album. So I was like, damn, I made Jay-Z album. I couldn't believe it. So we was going through samples, and we found this Marvin Gaye sample for this record called Distant Lover. They'd be like, distant lover, lover, lover. Like player music for if you really trying to elevate your Mackin status to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Kanye made this sample, and next thing you know, I came up with this rap, and the rap was like this. I said, I didn't even try to work a job, represent the mob at the same time. Thirsty on the grind, shot, state of mind. Lost my mama, lost my mind. Life, my love, that's not mine. Why you ain't signed? Wasn't my time. Leave me alone. Work for it, y'all. Half of it's yours, half of it's mine. Only wanna ball, never wanna fall. Gotta get mine, gotta take mine, gotta take mine. Reach my prime, gotta make these haters respect mine. In the mall to 12 when my schedule had said 9. Putting them pants on shelves, waiting patiently I ask myself where I wanna go, where I wanna be. Life is much more than running in the streets. Holler there, yeah, hit me with the beat, put me on my feet, sounds so sweet. Yes, I'm the same OG, same goatee, staying low key. Nope, Holiday God, man, why you had to take my folks' hope to see Freddie G, Yusef G, Lil my G, Rolly G, police watch me, smoke my trees and count my G's. Got a lot of people counting on me, man, I'm just trying to find my peace. Should've finished school like my niece, then I probably wouldn't use my piece. Blow. Oh man, it's pressure. Then Kanye came in the room like, working this great ship, and I ain't made. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. Y'all heard that song?
That sound will come in, y'all know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the first song that the world outside of Chicago heard me rap on, and we won the Grammy for it. We made it to the Grammy Awards, and I wrote and performed on the Grammy Award winning album. And at that time, we was going up against that Jay-Z album that I was on, that Black album. So I was on 2 Grammy-nominated albums, and fortunate enough for the Chicago kids, we was able to beat out Jay and bring the Grammy home to Chicago. And coming from Chicago, when you look at the news, a lot of times all you see is negativity. But just for y'all taking the time out y'all day, every day, when y'all can be in the streets, being into mischief and, you know, being on BS, y'all up here trying to better yourselves and determined to make it and win. So in all honesty, y'all might look at it like, okay, this dude that won a couple Grammys, he from Chicago, but more so than for y'all for it to be a pleasure for me to be here for y'all, it's much more of a pleasure for me to be here on y'all behalf, just to see y'all in here focusing and determined and exercising y'all discipline to get to it.
Don't touch things.
He said, don't touch things.
Alright, so on the count of 3, we gonna say I am a God. 1, 2, 3.
I am a God.
Yeah, God, man.
Yeah,
I'm
God.
with the gods, man. Y'all see them? They real. Scheme in here too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love.
Spaceship, and I ain't made. I wish I could buy me a spaceship